Hi there, welcome to Experiment 4, Cloud and Drive. The objectives are to introduce cloud software, cloud storage, and cloud computing as modern and up-to-date engineering tools, to apply cloud software, cloud storage, and cloud computing to solve engineering problems, to understand the limitations of cloud software, cloud storage, and cloud computing. List of requirements: personal computer, laptop, notebook pre-installed with Google Chrome. Cloud and Drive are data centers with on-demand availability of computer systems resource, especially software as a service, data storage, cloud storage, and computing power. Cloud computing. Cloud may be limited to a single organization such as within OTHMAN or be available to multiple organizations. Google Cloud. Cloud software as a service is a software distribution model in which a cloud provider hosts applications and makes them available to end users over the internet. One example of cloud SaaS is Tinkercad. Tinkercad is a free, easy-to-use web app that equips the next generation of designers and engineers with the foundational skills for innovation. 3D design, electronics, and coding. Cloud storage is a model of computer data storage in which the digital data is stored in multiple servers, sometimes in multiple locations. The physical environment is typically owned and managed by a hosting company. These cloud storage providers are responsible for keeping the data available and accessible 24/7. Two examples of cloud storage are Microsoft OneDrive and Google Drive. Microsoft OneDrive is a file hosting service and synchronization service operated by Microsoft as part of Office 365. OneDrive allows users to store files and personal data like Microsoft Office documents across Android, Windows Phone, and iOS mobile devices, Windows and Mac OS computers. OTHMAN students are offered 5 terabytes of storage in OneDrive. Cloud computing can be utilized for building, testing, deploying, and managing applications and services through data centers. It provides software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service, and supports many different programming languages, tools, and frameworks. Collaboratory, also known as Colab, is a free cloud computing environment from Google that runs in the cloud and stores its notebooks on Google Drive. The Collaboratory UI only allows for the creation of notebooks with Python 2 and Python 3 kernels. Procedures for Office 365 activation. Step 1. Visit the link. Step 2. Click Microsoft 365 in Office.com. Click Sign In. Step 3. For new student, please sign into your account using the following instructions. For current student, please sign into your account using the following instructions. For safety reason, please change your default password immediately. Procedures for Google activation. Step 1. Visit the link. Step 2. Click Gmail student. You will be directed to the following page. Step 3. Please sign into your account using the following instructions. Step 4. Go to your Google account setting by clicking your profile icon in the upper right corner and select Manage your Google account. Update your phone number in the personal info. Phone number is required when registering for a cloud service. For safety reason, please change your default password immediately. Part A. Cloud software. Visit the link, click Join Now, and then choose Create a personal account. Choose Sign In with Google to proceed. Enter your email details and verify your account by phone. At the end of this process, you'll be welcomed by the Tinkercad tutorial screen. You may follow the tutorial or just skip by closing it and instead go to the main home page. Click Circuits, followed by Create New Circuit. This is what a project's main interface looks like. The interface is composed of the following: top toolbar, with more general tools like rotate, delete, undo, redo, wire type and wire color on the left, as well as design operations like code, start simulation, export, and share on the right. Work plane at the center. You can use mouse wheel to zoom in or zoom out the circuit. Alternatively, you can click Zoom to Fit button on the top left of work plane to view the whole circuit design. Components panel, containing all and basic components. Create the following circuit by selecting Basic from the Components panel. Then drag and drop the components. Click each component and the properties for the component will be displayed. Change the properties of each component. Then connect each component. By hovering your mouse over each component, a red box will be displayed to indicate the polarity of the component. Click the red box and move your mouse to another red box. Click again to create wire between components. Click Start Simulation at the top to start the circuit simulation. If the connections are performed correctly, then the LED will light up. Include the simulation result in the lab sheet. Stop the simulation. Search for multimeter from the search box. Drag and drop the multimeter onto the workplace. Connect the multimeter. Click the multimeter and change the mode to amperage. Start the simulation again. Observe value from the multimeter and include in the lab sheet. Export the circuit by clicking Export button on the top right of top toolbar. Click Download and a BRD file will be downloaded to your local computer. Keep the BRD file for Part B of this laboratory. Part B, Cloud Storage. In your local computer, desktop or laptop, select the Start button, search for OneDrive, and then open it. When OneDrive setup starts, enter your personal account, or your work or school account, and select Sign In. On the This is your OneDrive folder screen, select Next to accept the default folder location for your OneDrive files. If you want to change the folder location, select Change Location. On the All Your Files, Ready and On Demand screen, you will see how files are marked to show them as online only, locally available, or always available. Files on Demand helps you access all your files in OneDrive without having to download all of them and use storage space on your Windows device. You are all set. Your OneDrive files will appear in File Explorer in the OneDrive folder. Your work or school files appear under OneDrive. University Technology Mara. You can store over 300 types of files on OneDrive. You now have a new white or blue cloud icon, or both, in your notification area, and your files are synced to your computer. Your blue cloud icon will appear as OneDrive. University Technology Mara. When you hover over the icon, locate BRD file that you have created in Part A and store it in your local OneDrive folder. The file will be automatically uploaded to Microsoft Cloud Storage. Verify the file by going to office.com and click OneDrive under the list of Office 365 icons. Make sure the BRD file is inside the OneDrive folder. Screenshot your screen and include in the lab sheet. If the file does not exist, you may drag and drop the BRD file into Cloud OneDrive. Google Drive. Download the Google Drive desktop app to your computer. Once the file has been downloaded, click on the installer to start the installation. If you are using Google Chrome, you will find the downloaded file in the bottom left corner of the browser. Follow the on-screen instruction. Once it is installed, you will see a new Google Drive folder in your folder explorer. Any files you move into this folder will automatically be uploaded to your Google Drive. Locate BRD file that you have created in Part A and store it in your local Google Drive folder. The file will be automatically uploaded to Google Cloud Storage. Verify the file by going to google.com and click Drive under the list of icons. Make sure the BRD file is inside the Drive folder. Screenshot your screen and include in the lab sheet. If the file does not exist, you may drag and drop the BRD file into Cloud OneDrive. Part C, Cloud Computing. Assuming that you are already logged into your Google Drive, click Open More Apps from Create File menu in Google Drive. Your browser would display the Google Workspace Marketplace. Search for Collaboratory in the search bar. Proceed to install the Collaboratory app. Again, from Create File menu, search for Google Collaboratory. Click to Open App. A new notebook would open as shown in the screen below. This is what a project's main interface looks like. The interface is composed of the following: top toolbar, with more general tools like code, text, and cell on the left, as well as operations like connect on the right. You may add coding area by click code. To add comment or explanation, click text. To rename the notebook, click on this name and type in the desired name in the edit box as shown here. Click Connect on the top right side of the toolbar. Google Collaboratory will try to establish a connection to cloud server. If the connection is successful, then the connect will change to green tick and the server specs. You will now enter a trivial Python code in the code window and execute it. Enter the following 2 Python statements in the code window. To execute the code, click on the arrow on the left side of the code window. After a while, you will see the output underneath the code window. As shown here, include the coding and output in the lab sheet. You can clear the output anytime by clicking the icon on the left side of the output display. To add more code to your notebook, just hover the mouse at the bottom center of the code cell. When the code and text buttons appear, click on the code to add a new cell. A new code cell will be added underneath the current cell. Next, we will execute the equation 5.1. Click code button and write codes. Run the cell and verify if the output is similar. Include your coding and output in the lab sheet part C. During the development of your project, you may have introduced a few now unwanted cells in your notebook. You can remove such cells from your project easily with a single click. Click on the vertical dotted icon at the top right corner of your code cell. Conclusion. In this lab manual, students are exposed to basic application of cloud software, cloud storage, and cloud computing.